So Chris and I have been friends for about 7 years or so. We met at work, and I was already at the company for a couple years, and here walks in the new business development officer. And I had to admit she was really pretty. Of course, you still are. And I had to ask myself, who is this girl walking through these halls? But after a very short time, Chris and I got to know each other really well, which then grew into a beautiful friendship. A lot of people tell me their friendships have ups and downs, but not Krista and I. We pretty much have always gotten along. I go to Krista for advice, help, when I'm sad, or just when I need someone to tell how my day went. She's a great friend. Krista and I always laugh because we always tell everybody, we always get together for dinner to talk about life. And it usually consisted of, how do we make more money or how do we find love? Well, my dear friend, you found love. Krista and I were at work one day when she tells me she met a guy on Instagram. We talked about that earlier. And she basically said, I met a man on Instagram and I'm flying to Michigan to meet him. Like, I didn't know anything. And I was like, what? So I was like, wait. How do you meet a man on Instagram? Like, I need to take notes here. Yeah, after Krista spent some time in Michigan with this Instagram mystery man, she and I met at Jason's Deli for lunch. And when I asked her how her trip went, she had stars in her eyes. She said, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think this one might be the one. I don't really remember when I met Rob for the first time, but I do remember when a few of us decided to take a trip to San Antonio. Yeah, y'all remember that? Rob was visiting Texas, and he had never been to San Antonio, so we took a little trip. And as most of you know, Rob, he wants to experience and do as much as he can. Rob was so outgoing and eager to see and do anything and everything while we were there. I knew Rob was the one for Krista on that trip because he did anything to make her smile. So I have a little example. You guys know how, y'all know the little wax hands that you can make? Like, you can make a peace sign. You can make an I love you sign with your fingers. And you can stick them in the wax and it hardens. Well, Rob came up with the idea of having them hold hands. Do you guys still have those hands? Oh, yeah. Of course, they're wax. But it was so cute because it was Rob's idea, and Krista just loved it. And she just lit up, and she was just laughing and giggling. And that was the moment I knew that he was the one for you. They were all smiles that whole trip. So, you guys are an amazing couple. You complement each other so well. You get along. You support each other. You guys create goals together. And y'all love each other. I'm so very happy for you both. May your marriage be blessed and your future together be bright. Cheers.